Now that you have registered for your iPEGS remote account, the first thing to do is to log in to the web portal. You can log into the web portal once you've registered for the account. There's a login button at the bottom of the screen. You can log in via a link on the email, or simply go to the website and click on login in the top right hand corner and click on the iPEGS remote login button. If you have forgotten your password, you can reset it by clicking the link here. Once you log in for the first time, you'll be taken to the My Account section of the portal. Here you can see your available credits. If you have registered for your free credits, you can simply buy some more credits here via the pay-as-you-go option. You have the option to reset your password here also, and you can update any of your profile information. The next step is to go to your form manager. This is where your forms will be stored. If you've selected our free template option, your templates will appear here. And the first thing to do will be to check your forms and see if any changes are required. So if we choose this form very quickly now and copy and paste the URL into our web browser, I can go through and I can check that form. Everybody gets 5 free credits, so you can go through, test it for yourself, make sure that you're happy with the mandatory fields. If you do need to make any changes, it's very easy. Simply go to the settings cog next to the form in question, and then what you're looking to do is click on the little sliders for the form builder. This opens up the form builder, and here you can edit any of the fields. So let's say we didn't want date of birth to be mandatory. If I click on the edit button, if I scroll down to the bottom, I can change the field type from mandatory to optional. If I want to add in any new fields, or let's say I wanted to add a new drop down box here, I can add fields from this menu on the right hand side. If you're not sure what the field type is, leave your mouse pointer over the top of it. You can see that's a pick list, so I'm literally going to drag that over here. We're going to call this options as an example. Now, if you're adding a pick list, radio button, or tick box, then you have to separate the values with a comma. So A, comma, B, comma, C, comma, D, comma in this case. And once I add that field, you can see we now have our pick list. I can drag and drop that and move that around, or I can delete that field if I no longer like it. So it's very easy to go in and edit the forms. There is a separate video on building your first form. So I'm going to go back to my forms now. And the next thing I want to do is I need to decide how I want my customers or clients to access this form. To do this, I can simply copy the web form URL and add that to my website or add it to my social media. If you're going to be completing forms face-to-face, you might want to save it to your bookmarks on your laptop, on your computer, or on your tablet. It's very easy to do that once you've opened up the form. Most web browsers will have the ability to bookmark or save those particular web pages. And if you're using a tablet or phone, again, you can save the links on the home screen or within your web browser. There are some separate videos on how to do this also. If you're going to be sending forms remotely to your customers or clients, what you can do is you can send them from the system itself. So let's say I want to send this form to a number of clients. I click on the cog, and then you can see there's a mail icon there. If I click on the mail icon, I can simply copy and paste the email address or email addresses here. I can modify the email if I want. When I hit send, the system will send your clients all a separate email, fully branded with your logo and colours, and they can then click on the link and access the form. You can also simply copy this URL and add it to any of your own emails if you've got an automatic email for booking confirmations, or if you simply want to email personally to your clients, simply copy that URL and add it to your form. Your company branding, if you've set it up, will already be set up. Your logo will already be uploaded. If for any reason you were unable to upload your logo or set your colors initially, you can do that here. Simply choose your logo file, assign it to the left, center, or right, and click on Add Logo. You can add logo to the header or the footer of your forms, and you can also set the different colors, whether it's your heading color or your button color within the company branding section. If you have other members of your team who need to access the submitted forms, you can simply add users in your user manager, set them as a standard user, and you can also allocate their various permissions. So if you only want them to have access to the submitted forms, but you don't want them to be able to access the form manager, you can do that here. Once you hit save, they'll be sent an email from the system. They can click on a link and set their own password. So that's the first steps of your iPEGS remote account. We have other videos on how to build a form, how to set up your branding, and also how to add web forms to different devices.